I've met all kind of girls, and like doing this football thing, I traveled a lot, so I had a lot of experiences. But none like this. I'm gonna get right into it. I met a midget, and I don't know what you want to call her, door, a shorty, and she comes over, right, and I'm waiting in the parking lot for her, and I'm watching the park, and I'm like, damn, she could drive good. So I open the door for her and I see, she got the whole special needs type set up and like 5 telephone books stacked. And she got the little extensions on the pedals, like if I were to drive her car, the pedals would probably be all up in my junk and all that. But I was looking around and I'm like, that shit nice. So I go to the back of the car and wait for her and she hop out the car, close the door. And I'm like, where is she gonna pop out from? I'm looking low, and go for a good 5 minutes. I'm trying to find her. She's trying to call me like, "Where are you?" in her little midget voice, and I finally found her, and she wants to reach up and hold my hand. So I'm thinking like, why does this little girl wants to hold my hand, and she's not my girl. So plus she's not normal size. So we're walking and she's making funny noises with her feet because she had heels on, and like I'm noticing that I'm trying to walk, I can't walk regular because her legs are not so long. So, her legs really couldn't stretch that far. So 30 minutes later we get to my crib, and when we get to the door I say, you gotta take your shoes off because I don't play that shit. So I mean, like, she literally went from like here to here. So I'm like, damn, this bitch is disappearing in front of my eyes into the ground. Like, I didn't think she was gonna get any smaller. So anyway, we laughing, geeking, watching TV, having a good time, playing little people games, and I started to get a little tired. So like, you ready to go? And she's like, no, I'm coming with you. So I'm laying on the bed, and out the corner of my eye, I see her, and she's in the doorway. It looked like she was in like stretching in a little sprinter stance or something like that. And when I look at her again, before I know it, she starts running. So I'm like, why is she running? Like, this is not a playground. Why is she playing these games? She starts to pick up momentum, and she tried to dive onto the bed, but she couldn't really make it. So all I heard was a thump. She hit the side of my mattress, and I just see her little midget hands clawing at the sheets, trying to make her way up, and she was trying to throw a leg up there, and I'm like, I wish she'd shut the fuck up because she making all these noises and shit. And she pulling covers off me, so I'm starting to get cold. So she's still trying to make an effort to get onto the bed, and I wanted to help her, but you know how disabled people get when you try to help them, they get real angry. And I didn't want to have an angry midget person in my house, so I let her struggle, and she eventually made it onto the bed. So I was relieved when she made it onto the mattress because I didn't want to have no suicide on my hands, if she fell off the mattress or anything like that. And, I had been drinking, but so I ain't been drinking. I try to use that as my excuse, but we start having sex. And I'm thinking to myself, is it even considered sex if the whole dick don't go in? And before I know it, she takes her small baby hand and slaps me. Why would you slap me? I mean, that's what I'm thinking in my head, because, I don't want to make her mad, because I don't know what they're capable of. I just never had a chick smack me for no reason. So I'm like, maybe she heard me making fun of her in my head. So, I don't know, I had no choice but to move on, because I couldn't really retaliate. So why would you slap me? So I thought to think, you know, maybe that's how she had orgasm, just, you know, just, and just, psh. So at this point, I'm starting to feel, you know, like discouraged about my life. And why would you slap me? Now, you know, I pretty much put a red light to the whole thing because I'm feeling, you know, vulnerable. So, you know, she skydived off the bed and hits the floor. And, you know, I go to watch TV, you know, I'm just sitting there wishing this bitch would leave. Next thing you know, I hear a chair drag across the floor, and I'm like, what the fuck is she doing up in here? Like, is she about to build a clubhouse or something? Then I hear like the psst in the bathroom. So, you know, I'm thinking like, what the? Oh, I get, you know, she had to wash her hands and couldn't reach or whatever. So she went to go get the chair. You know, I thought she would at least, you know, stand on the toilet or, you know, hop in the tub maybe. Or just hop in the sink and just rinse her whole body off. You know, like after that, it was pretty much awkward. You know, she wanted me to take her to the swing and push her on the swing and shit. So, you know, after that, you know, I got down on one knee, gave her a hug, you know, pretty much told her to get out. And like after that, she wanted to go on dates and stuff. And I'm thinking, like, how did that work? Like, how do we go out and like go to the mall and go shopping and stuff like that? Like, did we go to the baby section or what? I mean, cause they don't have toddler sections in store that I wanna be in. So, uh, like, so it was interesting.